Welcome back to Bourbon Kingdom Advent Day 20.
Is it 20?
It is 20.
20.
Hey, 20. Only 4 more days, guys. Only 4 more days.
Let's go.
Let's go. And here's the deal. Zach has gotten the bottle right twice in a row.
Back to back, baby.
Back to back.
Back to back. Max
It's
points. I'm going for the three-peat today.
It's hard to come back from that. And I even got the bottle right. So
Yeah, you did. Yeah, actually, that's a really great point. You actually did pick the bottle last time, so we did both do. Actually, overall, we did.
Yeah, on a normal day, I'd have been super stoked with that. But with you guessing bottles and everything else correctly, it makes it difficult on me.
My palate's at the peak of its power.
It is
now.
peak of its power, and mine is where it's always been.
In the gutter.
In the garbage. So, all right, day 20.
Well, let's coat the glass on that one because I am not getting anything off the nose on that. I have no clue. Very faint smell of ethanol. Seriously, not a whole lot on there for me. Looks like the streets in them too. Had a really bad whiff of something there, but I don't know what that was, but
I can't really smell too much. I mean, it's a little ethanol forward. Like a... Doesn't seem like it's too high proof. Doesn't have much on it. It's kind of sweet. Kind of.
all right. Man, we've had 3 of them back to back to back that have all been super spicy. So a ton of spice on that one. A little bit of a burnt peanut note too. I'm pretty sure that's a rye. I think that's a rye. Where in the heck could that be from? Okay.
I feel like I'm at that point in my palate where everything has a certain taste to it, and I'm getting a little bit of fatigue in there. No rest for the wicked, though. Isn't that what they say? It's like a lot of dark fruit in there. Like dark fruit on the nose. There's not a whole lot on the finish. Not that it's not a good finish, but it's just not a ton there on the finish. It's got a little lip action there, like little heat on the lips. So it has a tendency to tell me that it's, above 105, 100, But I still don't think it's like crazy high proof. from an age perspective, I don't know. It could be like a.
Start breaking it down on proof. So I think it's a little younger, but it's also decent proof. I'm gonna guess it's like 115. I'm gonna guess age is like 5 years. It's sweet. It's a sweet rye. It's not very dill, not very minty. Maybe that's more bubblegummy, more candy. Actually, I'm gonna change that proof. I'm gonna guess 25. Yeah, I'll leave that as 5 on the age. So if I'm going through my head, trying to sit here and think, right, like on ryes, what would be something sweeter as a rye? You know, Pikesville comes to mind, but I don't think the proof's there. Michter's comes to mind. That could be that. I could just be off on the proof. Old Forester barrel strength rye could be one of those. Trying to think. Sweet ryes. It's not the Jack Daniels one, even though if that was it. Ooh. You have to go through process of elimination. Now I say all this, I don't know if it's a bourbon. I'm an idiot. There is a little bit more earthiness on there, and that sweetness goes away. Still no dill. What is that? I guess Kentucky. Should I hedge the bottle or should I hedge the distillery? I don't think it's a 48 either. No. To me, most of the 48s I have are a lot more traditional rye with a little bit of that finish. All right. So I think it's either an Old Forester barrel strength rye or a Michter's barrel strength rye. So I'm just gonna flip flop on it. I think it's a Michter's barrel strength rye. So I'm gonna guess Michter's barrel strength rye, and then distillery. I'm gonna guess Oldfell.
It was 7 year. Goodness, my pen's not working. Give it to. Let's give it. Proof. I mean, it's got a little bit there. I'm gonna go like 117, and that could be a little high. I don't think it is. Distillery. Get a little bit of sweet forward on that. Maybe a little bit of apple on that. I'm gonna hedge some bets. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna be done. But I'm gonna finish writing here. I'm gonna go. All right. What do you think? I have
two guesses.
I'm kind of all over the board. I feel like I'm mixed on my proof because I feel like it's not high proof, but it's high proof. But I don't know if it's in the teens or in the 20s. And it's kind of thrown me off.
Is that bourbon or a rye?
I think it's a bourbon.
I think it's a rye.
Do you?
I guessed. So I think it's either a Michter's barrel strength rye
Okay.
or an Old Forester barrel strength rye.
Okay.
And at first, I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place hedging between those two bottles.
All right.
Proof wise, I guess 125.
I said 126.
I mean, it's probably I mean, I think we're right there.
I still don't feel like it drinks that
It doesn't.
that proof.
Kind of, yeah.
But I felt a little twinge in my lips, and so I was like, I usually don't get a twinge in my lips unless it's over 120.
Yeah.
So I threw out 126.
Age, I guess 5 years.
I said 7.
Okay, that's probably pretty close. I guess distillery, I guess Old Forester.
I did as well.
Kentucky, and then I guess a Michter's barrel strength rye.
I said an Old Forester barrel strength. So
Okay.
I don't think. Yeah, if it's a rye, like I'm in trouble.
No, not necessarily. Because right now, those ryes are around like 128 proof.
Yeah.
So I think you're actually kind of better off, unless I guess the Michter's barrel strength rye. Might just be like the Heaven Hill bottle and bond. I swear to everything it's holy. Never again will we do it like this.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. We are so terrible. Smoke Wagon, uncut, unfiltered, proof 114.2. I almost put 115. Batch 14. So that was like one of the OG ones.
Yeah, OG. Yeah.
Kurt lives out west. Kurt Smith is one sent it. Kurt, thank you. He lives out. I think he actually used to live in Vegas.
I should have went with my first guess, 107. But
I got you by a point on that. So we
did terrible.
We did do terrible. I mean, that's all we got. I think I got 1 point on.
What was the age?
Well, I think the age for an uncut unfiltered, if I remember, is like between like 6 and 8 years old, maybe.
Yeah.
I think maybe they're 6 years old. Some younger stuff in there. What'd you guess?
7.
I feel like your age is probably more right. Let's just split it.
Okay.
I'll give you the age and I'll get the point on the proof. So really,
all right. So basically, we
both got
canceled
1
each
point.
other.
We
today.
both kind of suck today.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, till tomorrow. We'll see you.
I've never had smoke wagon like that.